Welcome to Tech Stuff. Today we are going to be talking about HTML for beginners. What is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. The standard language for creating a web page. So, who created HTML? HTML was created by Sir Tim Berners-Lee in late 1991, but was not officially released. It was published in 1995 as HTML 2.0. HTML 4.0 was published in late 1999, and it is the major version of HTML. Because although we have HTML 5 now. So what is HTML used for? HTML is used to structure and build a web page. So also we have HTML elements. HTML contains elements and attributes. An HTML element is defined by a start tag and some content. So we have the heading elements, the paragraph elements, the anchor elements, the BR elements for a line break. And also let's move to attributes before we start coding. As we all said, as I said before, HTML has elements and it also has attributes. All HTML elements has an attribute. So there are many types of attributes. Attributes are provided at the start tag, usually specified in the start tag, and attributes usually come in values like name equals to value. So the href attributes is used for links, the anchor links, and the src attributes is used for getting the path to an image. We have absolute URL. We have two type of URL: absolute URL and relative URL. The absolute URL is a link to an external website, while the relative URL is a link, is a link within the website folder. We have the width and height attribute for the image attribute. Also, there is an alt attribute which specifies an alternative text for an image. There are many types of images. We have the JPEG, PNG, GIF, and so on. So we also have a style attribute, class attribute, we have ID attributes, and so on. We have the placeholder attributes, we have the title attributes, and so on. So now let's dive right into start coding. So first thing we're going to do is to save. After we save, we're going to locate the website folder. I created the website folder. The name is HTML for beginners part 1 to 3. Make sure you're saving in it. Then index.html. You have to make sure you're ending the saving with .html. So I'll give it a title of HTML for beginners. So inside the title there will be a link. Let's call it style.css. So let's move to the body. So first we are going to create an heading with we have 6 type of heading: H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. H1 is the largest heading and H6 is the smallest heading. So H1. So I will give it, okay, let's a full meaning of HTML. Let's write a paragraph inside. So let's write another heading H2. So inside the H2 we're going to types of HTML elements. And okay, let's see who created HTML. Created HTML. Then we'll give it a paragraph of so another heading, let's give it another heading of H3. Then we say it elements of HTML. So inside we're going to say there are different HTML elements. Rules of HTML elements. Paragraph elements. Sorry. The paragraph elements, the anchor element, the image element, the button element, H1 to H6 element. Then we have the title element. We also have the UL and LI. UL and LI element. We have the BR and HR element. So let's now go to H H5 H4. H1 to H6 elements specify an heading to a web page. So the H1 is the biggest. I said H1 is the largest element and H6 is the smallest element. That means H5 is bigger than H6 and H4 is bigger than H5 and so on. So let's create an anchor tag that is going to link to another page like google.com or facebook.com. So inside the href attributes, we're going to be giving it google.com. Google.com. Then when you click on this, go to Google, it's going to direct you to Google. The anchor element is basically directing a user to a page or a page outside a website. Also, we have a button element. There are different types of button elements. We're going to be checking that. So, inside the button, we're going to put type of button and click here. This is just a simple button. There are buttons for submitting a form. Okay, let's now refresh our code. Let me open it up. So this is what we've written with HTML. This is an heading of H1, then a paragraph. You created HTML, then a paragraph like that. Then we have go to google.com. Can you see? It directed me to google.com. And when I click here, this is a button. So you cannot see any effect, but it is supposed to reload the page. Let's say you have a login form and you click on a button, the page is going to reload. Okay, now let's go to image attribute. Image attribute. Now we do not have any image any image in our folder, but I will be pasting an image there now. So the alt attribute specifies a text alternative text to an image if one or two reasons a image is not displaying. So I'll be copying an image of food. Let me go search for it. I've pasted it. Then let me rename it. Food image.jpg. Note the extension, the image extension. It is .jpg. So make sure you adding .jpg to your extension name and not other extension name like .png. So if I just say food image.jpg, can you see I added .jpg. I did not add .png or .gif. If you add a wrong extension name, it's not going to display any image. It's just going to be displaying this alternative text. Now let's refresh. If you have a large image, this is a large image. That's the width of the image. Then we can now change the width of the image with the width attribute and the height 200. The width attribute specifies the width of an image, while the height attribute specifies the height of an image. Let's add a BR between the button and the image to add a blind break. As you can see, the button and the image are side by side. So when I refresh, the image is going to come down. It's going to come below the button. Can you see? Can also add another BR to make it more sense. So that's it. Let's say 500 and 500. Okay. So now let's talk about the title attribute. The title attribute displays as a tooltip of an element. So when I say this is an image, so when I refresh the page and I put my cursor on the image, you see a tooltip saying this is an image. This is it. You are saying this is an image. So that's the usefulness of a title element. So let's do a little recap. I said we have H1. There are different type of HTML elements. We have the H1 to H6 element, the paragraph element. We have the anchor element, the button, BR, HR, and the image element. And also HTML element comes with an attribute. So every HTML element have each attribute. We have the class attribute, we have the ID attribute. We're not going to be using class attribute for now because we're going to be needing CSS for the class attribute. Then we're not going to be using ID attributes for now because we are going to be using CSS. But as in the part 2 of HTML beginners, I'm going to be using the class and the ID attributes. So we have the anchor href attributes, we have the type attributes, we have the src attributes, alt attributes, width and height attributes, and the title attributes. This is the end of the tutorial. If you want to learn more about HTML, you can go to the link in the description below. It is a website where you can learn about HTML, and also the source code to what we created today is in the description below. If you are new to my channel, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you.